Let's start in a comfortable seated position. And as you make your way there, just notice how you land. How does your body naturally flop into its spot? Is it with the legs crossed in Sukhasana or Siddhasana? Or the knees tucked beneath you in Virasana? Or maybe there's another way. Wherever you found yourself, allow a little bit of motion. Be it a wild and weird wiggle or shake, or maybe some real graceful, fluid rolls of the head in each direction. Consider softening the gaze or even closing the eyes if it suits you. As you continue doing what you're doing, whatever that is, perfectly synced with the breath, striving for nothing except to feel as good as you possibly can in this very moment. And if the head is rolling and you'd like to take these circles a little bit bigger, a little lower, you might take the shoulders through a few rounds as well. Maybe you drop a little further, beyond the thoracic into the lumbar spine. If it feels good to mobilize the lower back from way down at the waist, go for some big full-on Sufi rolls. And just allowing yourself already to be moved by the breath. That sweet element that really differentiates the yoga practice from other forms of exercise. That link that creates the union of the mind, body, and soul that really defines yoga. And for just a couple more breaths, you choose motion or stillness. Make one more conscious decision of whether to place the palms facing down on the knees, thumb and forefinger united, in Jana Mudra, that yogic symbol for grounding. Or you might flip them the other way, palms up, turning it into Chin Mudra, that honors the choice to receive. If it feels right now, I invite you to pause in such stillness that the breath is the only thing moving for one more full cycle in. The entire body expands from your central energy channel, situated center the spinal column, all directions to the outermost edges of you. Through a wide open mouth, as loud as you can, sigh the exhale away. That audible sigh of relief, naturally calming the nervous system. And hopefully from a slightly more place of calm. With your next inhalation, lift the arms up overhead, taking it so slowly that you feel every bit of that rise, not only of the arms but through the rib cage. Fingertips meet overhead. And with the exhale, draw the hands down to the heart. Pressing into the palms from the heels of the hands all the way to the fingertips. Pause here for a breath in noticing how you can grow a little taller without doing anything but breathing. With the exhalation, open the arms out to the sides like wings, palms facing up as if you were holding this breath in the hands. Inhale, and we'll reach back up overhead. This time, interlace all the fingers. Flip the palms to face the sky. Really press through the thumb side. And with the exhale, lower the arms out in front of you to about parallel with the earth. As you do, drop your chin to your chest. Let the spine round. And with your inhale, lift the arms right back up to where they just were. And exhale, and we'll take a gentle twist to the right. The sit bones stay rooted. The twist is happening in the middle of the spine. Use the full inhalation to come back through the center. And an exhale to take that same gentle twist to the left. Inhale, and we'll center up. Unwind the hands. As you exhale, flutter the right palm down to the earth beside you. Leaning into it as the left arm reaches overhead. Stay for an inhalation, gently pressing into the grounded palm to keep the left sit bone rooted. And with the exhale, you might sink in a little lower, maybe all the way down onto the right elbow. And inhale to dynamically cartwheel upright. Spine lengthens, left hand falls to the mat beside you. And with the exhale, the right arm reaches up and then overhead. Pause for an inhale, noticing how the pressure into the left palm allows you to reach a little further through the right. With the exhale, let yourself loosen up a little. Gravity situates you right where you need to be. And inhale as your big cartwheel up, this time dropping the right hand behind you. Take the left hand to the right knee. And with the exhale, twist. A little deeper, able to use the leverage of the hands. Taking it slow so that you don't go too far. And inhale rolls from the roots all the way up through the trunk, out of the crown. Your perfect alignment for right now. With the exhale, everything softens from the jaw down the neck to the shoulders, the abdominal wall, allowing you to twist a little further. One more breath in here. And out. With the inhale, turn the gaze forward. Sweep the right arm out from behind you all the way over to the left. With the exhale, the left arm scoops it up, squeezing in just enough to feel some nice sensation in the right shoulder. As you inhale, open up a little by pressing right arm into left. Stick with this. Or as you exhale, you can wind up further, like eagle pose. Backs of the hands can unite, or you can twist all the way so the palms touch. If you've eagled, with the inhale, lift the elbows a touch higher. With the exhale, squeeze them down toward the belly. If you're still in the shoulder stretch, just draw in a little tighter. Inhale, and the eagles lift. With the exhale, we'll all unwind into our twist to the left. Here we breathe in, feeling the energy rise up through us. It's that yogic notion of pranavayu. Chin slightly lowered to keep the neck long. It should feel as though the back of the skull is being raised. With the exhale, everything softens. Your twist can deepen if it needs to. Naturally, don't force it too much. Inhale. And then exhale. Let go of any hardcore engagement in the abdomen. And with the inhale, swing the gaze forward along with the left arm. As you exhale, the right elbow scoops it up and squeezes in. Inhale, we open up some space as if making room for the breath. With the exhale, you tighten your grip or you wind the arms up, your choice of eagle. If you've eagled with the inhale, lift the elbows as much as feels good. Feel the belly open up. And with the exhale, squeeze the elbows in toward it, the whole body working as one to release this single breath. And inhale to lift if you're an eagle, or to open up a bit if you're in the shoulder opener. And with the exhale, unwind, hands to the earth in front of you. Roll into tabletop position, taking it so slowly, as if you're seeking the posture, finding your way into this familiar pose, allowing it to be a little different now. You might sway, you might wag your tail, just noticing any differences between the two sides of the body. Maybe finding your way into equilibrium, not worrying about it if you don't. And with your next inhalation, let the belly fill with breath. Let it dip toward the earth into cow pose, so the gaze and the tailbone lift. As you exhale, curl into cat, tucking chin to chest, tailbone under. Really press into the hands. And inhale as you dive into cow pose, free to bend the elbows on the way in and out if you'd like. You might even roll the shoulders back a bit, really squeeze the blades together. And with the exhale, round into cat, now opening up the space between the blades. 3 more rounds of cat-cow. In your own time, your own way. Might feel good to bring back in some circles of the head, maybe the hips. You can pause at any sticky spots that need a little extra attention, or any sweet spots that feel really good. If the wrists need some action, you can flip the fingers in the direction of the knees. But mainly we're just striving to drop in, using the body to come into presence, to know where we are. Not only proprioceptively in our bodies, but in our minds. Whatever's going on, finish up. And with your next inhalation, sweep the right arm out to the right, as high as feels good to your shoulder. With the exhale, lace it beneath the left. Lay all the way down onto your right shoulder, onto the right side of the head. You can stay here, or with your inhale, slide the left arm forward, or you can reach it up toward the sky. With the exhale, you've got the option to bind, but don't feel pressured to take it. Wrapping the left arm behind the back. And then here you can pause, or one more option, to tuck the left toes under so the ball of the foot presses into the earth and you can lift the left knee. Wherever you are, ground down into that right arm. If you've lifted the left knee, lower it back down to earth. If you're bound on an inhale, reach the left arm back up to the sky. On the exhale, we'll all flatten the left palm in front of the face. As you inhale, drag yourself up into tabletop, feeling the unwinding just as much as you felt the wind up. Let's wash it off with a cat-cow. As you exhale, curl into cat. With the inhale, dip into cow. And as you exhale, neutralize the spine, the gaze, the drishti between the thumbs to help. And with your inhale, sweep the left arm out to the left. Exhale, and we lace it beneath the right. Threading the needle, you can pause here, or you can move on by sending the right arm forward with the expansion of the inhale, or up to the sky. Exhale, and there's the option to bind if you'd like it on this side. Right hand might clasp the left side or thigh. One more. With the inhale, you can tuck the right toes under and lift the knee, pressing back through the heel. Breathe out. and in. Lower the right knee if it's risen. And again, if you're bound on an inhale, reach right arm up to the sky. Exhale, and the right hand meets the mat in front of the face. And with the inhale, drag yourself into that tabletop position. Through a wide open mouth, let the exhale go. As you inhale, dip into cow pose. Tuck your toes under, all 10. Keep your knees grounded. As you exhale, round up through cat, back into child's pose. And we'll pause here for a breath or two. Grounding again through the pad of each toe into the balls of both feet to get that nice release for the plantar fascia on the soles. If the forehead is resting comfortably on the mat, you might add a little pressure to it. Maybe even rock it gently, slowly, side to side. Symbolically quieting that internal voice that lies there within the prefrontal cortex of the brain. With your next inhalation, we'll gently lift up into tabletop with the knees hovering off the mat. The shoulders can move slightly out over the fingertips if that's okay on your wrists. And with the exhale, glide up into downward facing dog. As the hips lift, the knees straighten a little or a lot. The head goes heavy. As you inhale, lift up onto your toes. And with the exhalation, drop both heels over to the right. Might feel good to lean into the right hand to get a nice stretch into the left side of the body. And with your inhale, shift back onto the toes into down dog. Lift your right leg, any amount. As you exhale, take that big deep curtsy by crossing the right leg behind the left, tapping the toes way off the left edge of the mat. You can bend the left knee pretty deeply. Let's stay here for a breath in, grounding down into the balls of both feet. Breathe out. As you inhale, drag the right foot back into downward facing dog. With the exhale, take the right hand back to reach for the left ankle. Again, you can bend the left knee in this little twist. As you inhale, down dog, both hands to the earth, lift up onto all 10 toes. With the exhale, the heels melt over to the left. Might feel good to lean into the left hand, even to lift onto the right fingertips. Inhale to down dog, lift the left leg. With the exhale, curtsy. As the left toes tap off the right edge of the mat, the right knee bends. Belly moves toward the thigh. Breathe in. And out. Inhale, slide the left foot back over to hips width distance from the right. With the exhale, left hand reaches back for the right ankle. Inhale to down dog, rise up onto your toes. And with the exhale, take a bend in both knees, as deeply or as shallow as feels nice. Inhale, and we'll straighten the knees, lift onto the toes. With the exhale, tiptoe or walk up to meet the hands top of the mat. Feet about hips width distance apart. As you inhale, bring the hands up to cradle the head, interlacing the fingers right where the base of the skull meets the top of the spine. So you can use the heels of the hands to gently massage the back of the head. The thumbs can work into the neck as well. Hang out here for another full breath in. And out. One more cycle, maybe you add a sway side to side. With your next exhalation, pause in the center. Soft bend in the knees. Keep your hands as they are. And with your inhale, roll up to stand. The spine aligns. The head stacks on top. The hands lifted a little bit higher. Stay. Or with the exhale, you can lean the head back into the cradle of the hands, feeling the whole front of the body lengthen. If you've leaned back with the inhale, lift up. Squeeze with the heels of the hands. Let it feel good. And with the exhale, hinge to your right. The hips press to the left, and the right hand is fully supporting the head. As you inhale, straighten up. Even out, get a little taller. And with the exhale, take that lean to the left. With your inhale, straighten up. Reach up as high as feels good and no higher. With the exhale, draw the hands all the way past the head, beyond the heart to the shins. Inhale, and we'll press into the shins to lengthen from tailbone through crown. With the exhale, lower the fingertips. Step the left foot back into a lunge. On your inhale, peel the right hand up to the sky. Twisting the heart open to the right. Let's pause here for an exhale. I like to lean into my left hand to turn it into a real twist. Inhale. And with the exhale, plank pose. Right hand spirals to the earth as the right toes slide back to meet the left. With your inhale, shift to the tips of the toes. As you exhale, lower your knees, heart and chin for Ashtangasana. Keep the elbows tucked in as you slide into Cobra on your inhalation. With the exhale, lower down to earth. Send your legs a little further back on your mat. And as you inhale, peel up into a second Cobra pose, maybe a little higher than the last. Full exhale to reunite with the earth. Forehead touches the ground. And an inhale to peel up into one more Bhujangasana. The shoulders stay pretty low. With the exhale, lower down. Inhale for tabletop. Tuck your toes. With the exhale, child's. Inhale, and we'll shift up to that hovering tabletops and the shoulders forward if you like. And with the exhale, glide into down dog. On your inhale, lift up onto your toes. Exhale, and we'll drop the heels over to the right. If you'd like, you can bend the knees, pressing into both hands to really scrunch back. And with your inhale, down dog, right leg lifts. On the exhale, bend the knee to open up the hip. Pause here for an inhale, circling that right ankle in the sky if you'd like. And with the exhale, draw the bent right knee toward the nose. Let the spine round in turbo plank. Inhale, back up to your three-legged dog. Knee straight or bent, your choice. As you inhale, step the right foot forward. Sorry, that was an exhale. Stay low. On your inhale, extend the arms back alongside the hips for a hovering lunge. With your exhale, we're cartwheeling up to warrior two. So the left arm leads, hips and shoulders open to the left. With your inhale, you can loosen up a little. Widen your stance if you need. Explore a bit. And with the exhale, set the gaze out over the front hand. Let's pause here for a deep breath in. Experiencing your own strength. With the exhale, flip that palm in your line of vision. Allow a little softness. Inhale to reverse warrior. Left hand to the back of the left leg, right arm overhead. With the exhale, side angle. So we glide through warrior two. Reach ahead, right elbow to right knee or hand to the earth. Left arm alongside the left ear. And here we'll stay for a breath in. that allows you to further lengthen if you like. And a breath out where you really truly ground. With your inhale, we're cartwheeling up through warrior two. Straighten the right knee. And with the exhalation, pivot the right toes to parallel with left so you're sideways on your mat in a wide-legged stance. Breathing in, see if you can reach a little further through the fingers in opposite directions. With the exhale, hinge at the hips, bowing all the way down into Prasarita Padottanasana A, where traditionally the hands are in line with the feet. The crown reaches toward that same line. Feel free to vary if it would feel better to you right now to crawl the fingertips forward or back between the legs. 2 more complete cycles of breath in and out. Through the nose to retain heat, or out through the mouth to release some. With your next inhalation, plant the palms along that long edge of the mat so you can press into them, get a little length from the spine. As you exhale, take just a tiny gentle bend in the left knee. Keep the hips nice and high. Inhale here. And with the exhale, we'll switch sides, straightening the left knee, bending the right for 1 breath in. With the exhale, crawl yourself around to face the front of the mat. Hands surround the right foot. As you inhale, straighten the right knee for pyramid pose. You can flex the toes toward the face if the hamstring wants it. And with the exhale, hop that back foot about halfway in, just shortening your stance, making it a little more accessible. Inhale, and we'll lift the left leg any amount. So the toes can be just off the mat. They can be parallel with the mat for a warrior 3 variation, or way up in the sky towards standing split. Let the exhale go. We'll take 1 more breath in here. And with the exhale, lower the left foot down, hips width distance from right. Peace fingers and thumbs grip the big toes for Padagustasana. As you inhale, pull up on your toes. And with the exhale, use that grip to squeeze the body in toward the legs, the crown down toward the earth. Knees can be bent or straight. 2 breaths here, your choice in stillness or motion, a sway or a rise and a fall. How heavy can your head become? Gravity helping the spine decompress. Breathe in. With the exhale, release your toes. Bend your knees a little or a lot, up to you how much. As you inhale, roll up to stand. Gentle shimmy of the shoulders to loosen up as you rise. And with the exhale, roll the shoulders back in the sockets. Lean into your right foot. The inhale, the left foot rises for tree pose to the ankle, the calf, or anywhere up higher. As you land, the drishti, the gaze, locks onto a stable point ahead. Exhale, pressing down into each toe on the earth. Next, inhale. If you'd like, bring the hands together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Exhale. Another breath in and an opportunity to lift the arms up overhead. And if you have, with the exhale, open them up anywhere from shoulder width distance all the way down to parallel with the earth. And with the inhale, reach them back up overhead. Now exhale, and we'll draw the hands to the heart. Lower the left foot down to the earth. Shift the weight into that left foot and then sway it back into the right. Just feeling the difference between the two sides for one more breath in. With the exhale, lower the arms down to the sides, Tadasana. Maybe you flutter the eyes closed so that you can fully tune in to the next inhalation, rising up, Apana Vayu, Prana Vayu. And the exhale, rolling back down, that's Apana Vayu. 2 more breaths here, just feeling what you feel. Adding any subtle motion that you wish. And with your next inhalation, reach up. Interlace all but the index fingers and point a little higher. Stay, or with the exhale, take your point over to the left as the hips press right. The upper arm sandwiching the head into place. Inhale and we'll straighten up if you've leaned. And with the exhale, you've got the option to take that to the right. With the inhale, let's rise up, unlace the hands. And with the exhale, we'll fold. This time, extend the arms back alongside the hips. On your inhale, lift the spine to parallel with the earth, arms still reaching back. Exhale, and we'll lower the fingertips. Step the right foot back into your lunge. The inhale, the left arm peels skyward. The gaze can lift toward it if that feels okay on the neck. Stay for your exhale, leaning into the right hand if that feels good to you. One more inhale, really open the left palm up, spread the fingers. And let the exhale carry you into plank. A big step or a graceful slide. As you inhale, shift to the tips of the toes. With the exhale, again lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, and we slide into cobra pose as high as you wish. With the exhale, lower down to earth. Extend the arms back alongside the body. Inhale, and the arms, heart, and head rise for a half locust. With the exhale, everything melts back down to your mat. Inhale lifts you into another half locust or add the legs for a full. And with the exhale, release. Palms align with the heart. Inhale as tabletop, toes tuck. Exhale back into child's balasana. Inhale, tabletop, knees rise. Exhale, hips lift you into down dog. As you inhale, rise onto your toes. Exhale and heels drop to the left, knees can bend. And inhale smoothly brings you to down dog, left leg rises, toes spread. And with the exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. One breath in, one circle of the ankle. With the exhale, turbo plank. Left knee toward the nose, shoulders above wrist. And inhale, back up to your 3-legged dog. With the exhale, step forward. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, and the heart just rises off the thighs. The arms reach back. Exhale as you cartwheel into warrior 2. And inhale to adjust if you need or just to get a little curious. And an exhale to set the drishti ahead. Breathing in, you notice if your shoulders can drop a little lower. Breathing out, let's flip the left palm. Inhale for reverse warrior. The exhale, the left fingers seem to draw you into side angle. Left elbow to left knee or lower if you like. Right arm reaches ahead. Breathing in, you can feel the whole right side of you expand. Breathing out, you become aware of the weight of the body grounding into the feet. Inhale as you cartwheel up through warrior 2, straighten the left knee. And with the exhale, Your quarter turn to the right. Drop the hands to the hips. As you inhale, you'll draw the elbows toward one another behind you. Lift the heart, the gaze too. And with the exhale, we're hinging over the fingers at the creases of the hips, folding into Prasarita Padottanasana B. As always, your choice to stick with tradition, hands as they are, or to let it go if something else would feel better, more beneficial. But whatever's going on, strive to let the weight of the head combine with the force of gravity to bring some space between the vertebrae. And with your next inhale, lift slightly. Hands meet the earth. As you exhale, take a bend in the right knee, so you're lunging toward the back of the mat. Stay high, or you can sink the hips lower for more of a Skandasana variation. Breathe in. And with the exhale, we're switching sides. As the right knee straightens, the left one bends. Inhale. With the exhale, turn to face the front of the mat. As you inhale, the left knee straightens for pyramid pose. Toes can flex toward the face. With the exhale, slide that right foot in if you'd like the shorter stance. Very next inhale, the right leg lifts any amount from hovering through warrior 3 all the way up to standing split, where we'll stay for a cycle of breath. Out and in. With the next exhale, lower the right foot down onto the right palm for Padahastasana. Left hand moves beneath the left foot. As you inhale, pull up on the feet. Doesn't matter if the knees are bent or straight. With the exhale, toes press down into the hands. The legs can straighten a bit if they're not. The head can become a little heavier. And here you might take a sway or a wiggle of the toes to really get into all those tiny joints in the hands. Breathe in and out. One more inhale. With the exhale, release the hands, soften the knees. As you inhale, roll up to stand, circling the wrists as you rise. With the exhale, the shoulders roll back. And you lean into the left foot. As you inhale, the right foot rises for tree pose. Your Vrikshasana on this side might look different than the other. Wherever the foot lands, take the drishti to that same point as last time. Situate. And then unite the palm. Gather yourself. And with the next inhale, you can lift your prayer up overhead. With the exhale, you can open the arms if you'd like, maybe all the way down to the sides this time. And an inhale to reach back up. With the exhale, draw the hands past the head to the heart. Lower the right foot down to the earth. Lean the weight into it. And then cruise the other way. Just feeling out where you are now. Inhale. With the exhale, lower the arms to the sides. Breathe in. And out. As you inhale, reach up overhead. Unite the palms. With the exhale, bend the elbows so that prayer tips to the back of the heart. Feeding more in the triceps with the inhale, press the back of the hands and head into the forearms. And with the exhale, we're flipping that prayer around to the front and folding. Arms as you wish. Maybe they stay heavy as you inhale, lengthening halfway up. With the exhale, step the left foot back into your lunge. On the inhale, the right arm reaches toward the sky. Exhale into plank pose. As you inhale, shift to the tips of the toes. Exhale and we'll lower the knees. Bend the elbows slightly for a half chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog, you choose. With the exhale, we're moving into down dog. Optional stop through tabletop or child's pose. One extra breath, whatever's going on. And an inhale to rise up onto your toes. The exhale, heels drop to the right. Knees can bend. Left arm can reach up overhead if that would feel good. With your inhale, down dog, right leg lifts. Exhale and the knee bends. Stay. Or you can lift the right hand to hover or flip all the way over. For one breath in. With the exhale, turbo plank. Shoulders over wrists. Right knee squeezes toward the face. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale and we'll step forward. Stay low. As you inhale, just reach the arms back. Crown presses ahead. Exhale as you cartwheel into warrior two. Breathe in. With the exhale, flip the front palm. Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale again into side angle. Maybe take the hand to the floor this time or the fingertips as the left arm reaches ahead for a full breath in. Really feel the breath out. Inhale as you cartwheel up through warrior two, straighten the front knee. With the exhale, take your quarter turn. Drop the hands behind you to interlace at the sacrum. Inhale and the heart lifts. Exhale carries us into Prasarita C. Clasp can rest on the lower back or reach way up overhead. Or you can drop it if it's not your thing right now. But we'll stay for two more full rounds of breath. Perhaps squeezing the heels of the hands together. Tiny, tiny motion in the shoulders or perfect stillness. With your next inhale, hover up slightly. Release your clasp, hands to the earth. As you exhale, take that bend in the left knee. Hips sink as low as you'd like. Maybe the right toes flex skyward. And as you inhale, option to crawl the fingertips forward. Let the chin fall toward the chest. With the exhale, we're switching sides. Use the hands to support your transition. And with the inhale, you choose if you'd like to extend the arms out. With the exhale, spin to face the front of the mat. Inhale, and the right knee straightens a bit. With the exhale, the left foot steps toward it. Inhale, the left leg lifts up toward standing split. And with the exhale, we'll lower left foot down beside right. Breathing in, lift halfway up. Breathing out, fold. Hands wrap around the Achilles tendons. With your inhale, squeeze up the calves, a massage. With the exhale, take that back down again. As you inhale, roll up to stand. And with the exhale, circle the shoulders back. Pause in Tadasana for a huge breath in. Maybe you let it out through your mouth. One more inhale and a circle of the head to the right if you'd like it. One to the left with your exhale if you want. And an inhale to reach up for Urdhva Hastasana, palms unite. With the exhale, cactus the elbows, press the heart up. Inhale and we'll reach back up, spine flattens out. And with the exhale, we'll fall down into Uttanasana. The inhale, lengthen for Ardha. The exhale, step the right foot back into your lunge. Inhaling, the left arm reaches up high. And with the exhale, make your way into plank pose. Inhale as you shift to the tips of the toes. Exhale and we'll take a half or a full chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing. Full breath in and out. The inhale seems to lift the hips, you rise onto the toes. The exhale, heels to the left, knees can bend, right arm can reach. Let yourself feel really good. Inhale is down dog, left leg lifts. The exhale, knee bends, stay or lift the left hand. If you flipped, one big breath rolls through you. You roll with the exhale into your turbo plank, scooping knee toward the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, spread the left toes. With the exhale, step forward. Arms reach back for your hovering lunge. With the inhale, press into the right toes. The exhale, big cartwheel up to warrior two. Breathe in. As you breathe out, flip the front palm. Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale into side angle your way. One full cycle here, in and out. And an inhale to rise up, arms parallel with the earth, both knees straight. With the exhale, quarter turn. Inhale, and you can reach a little further. With the exhale, fold. Prasarita D, the hands clasp the ankles or the big toes. With the inhale, press into what you're clasping to lengthen the spine. With the exhale, squeeze yourself a little further if you need it. 2 breaths. Next inhale, hands find their way to the earth to press it away, to lengthen the spine. With the exhale, one more round of Skandasana, right knee bends. And you can open the arms wide or bring the hands to the heart, up to you. As you exhale, we're switching sides, left knee bends. Breathe in. And with that exhale, turn to face the front of the mat. Inhale, left knee straightens for your pyramid pose. The exhale, hop the right foot about halfway in. Inhale, and you lift it up toward the sky. And with the exhale, we're bending the right knee, bringing it all the way to the mat behind the left heel. And coming down to sit. And rolling the rest of the way down onto the back. Now you can keep the left ankle crossed over the knee, or you can further wind the knees up. Because with your next exhale, we're taking them over to the right, into a twist. You might scoot the right shoulder a little further to the right. With the arms, you can cactus them, reach them out to the sides, or even bring the left hand to your lower back for a little massage. Right hand might catch the left knee. Breathe in through your nose. Blow the exhale away, as if you could propel yourself a little further into the twist. One more full round, letting go. And with your next inhalation, roll onto your back. Extend both legs toward the sky. Press through the heels. The palms can press against the thighs, or the arms can be to the sides. With the exhale, gentle sway of the legs right to left, just to massage the sacrum a little more. And then pause for an inhale. The exhale, bend the left knee. Either cross the left ankle over it or wrap up further. And with the exhale, next exhale, the knees drop over to the left. You can scoot the shoulder to the left to make more space for the right to dip into. With an inhale, you might adjust right hand to the sacrum or the arms way out to the sides. Breathe in through your nose. With a little power, blow the exhale away. Release gripping in the left shoulder, in the hands, in the glutes. Inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, roll onto your back. Unwind the legs. You choose to catch the feet in happy baby or the knees in a nice tight hug. As you exhale, you might launch a sway side to side, allowing the back of the head to roll right along with you. Next exhalation, pause. And with the inhale, we'll open up into our final resting pose as if blossoming. This could be with the knees bent, soles of the feet grounded, or the heels can slide all the way out toward the front corners of the mat. The hands can rest upon the body or alongside of you. But take a moment to wiggle around, to snuggle into Shavasana just like you snuggled into your practice at the beginning. And as you're ready, choose stillness. And then draw an inhalation as if in through the crown, where it flows unobstructed, softening the eyes and the sockets, the tongue and the mouth. Open up your jaw. You might even shift it side to side before you loudly exhale. Feeling the neck release, the shoulders melt, the arms become heavy. And an inhale shoots straight to the heart, where it grows in all directions, from the sternum around the sides to the back. Through parted lips, flutter the exhale away. Vibrating effort from the thoracic spine through the lumbar, out of the abdominal wall. The next inhale seems to flow from the roots through the sacrum, up into the pelvis, circles the hips. With the lips gently closed, the exhale pours out through the nose, taking with it any lingering effort from the quads, past the knees, through the calves, all the way out the toes. And slowly begin to invite a little motion into the spine, into the fingers and toes. Maybe turn your head right to left. Feel free to take a big stretch or to just gently roll onto your right side, cuddling the knees in toward the chest. With an inhalation, make your way up into the seated position where you began. As you exhale, roll your shoulders back. And again, choose palms down for grounding or up to receive. An inhale flows straight up the central energy channel, radiating in all directions to the outermost layers of you. The exhale feels like a cuddle, safe right where you are. Breathe in and out. One more. As you inhale, bring your hands together at heart center. The exhale, lift them to the lips. And inhaling, they float up to the eyes. The exhale, the forehead gently taps to rest against the thumbs. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Namaste.